Hello, and welcome to the Blood Bowl 2020 Postseason Sevens League Roundup. I'm your host, Mick Brickenett, and today I'm joined by my co-host and part-time Doom Diver substitute, Keith Toswittle. Now, Keith, the last season is concluded with an amazing comeback victory for Papa John's Putrid Pizzeria, and of course the first double winner coach of the league. Are you surprised that Nurgle won't be returning for round 2 this season?
Well, Mick, the coach received some backlash almost all season after choosing to train his team in little to nothing else other than penalty shootouts. But as we saw on finals day, it turns out he may have had the golden strategy all along. As for why we're not seeing the pizzeria return, well, I'm sad to report that sacrificing your soul and body to the god of plagues and decay doesn't always mean you'll be in great shape for the following leagues to come. In fact, you may find yourself assuming the form of a bony, wet, fleshy puddle, which I can confirm does not make for an effective defensive line, Mick.
Well, perhaps if the coach appeases Nurgle enough, he may be blessed once again with a winning Nurgle team in the future. Turning towards the new season and new year of Blood Bowl, what can we expect from the teams this season, Keith?
Well, Mick, it's already a season of record breakers, with not only the most stunty teams we've ever seen in a league, but also the most returning teams we've ever had. The first of which teams I'm going to talk about is part of both records with the Underground Half-Pints, Mick.
Yes, it seems the coach will be returning to his roots, so to speak.
Yes, you're quite right there, Mick. However, I'm not a big fan of the Treeman-based pun, I will be honest. Regardless, a halfling team on the pitch is never a dull affair. You've got some insane agility potential throughout most of the team, as well as the sheer might of two treemen to provide that extra oomph and teammate throwing potential. You've just got to pray to Nuffle that those same treemen don't take root.
Fuck you, Keith, I say what I want. Moving on to the coach that won the last season, Keith. He's gone with vampires this time. Is this a return of the Counting the Injuries team from 2 seasons prior?
I'm honestly not entirely sure about this one, Mick. On paper, the new team features members previously associated with the CTJ. However, this is not officially the same team. Now, I'm only speculating here, Mick, but I'm pretty sure the name change and rebranding has nothing to do with the allegations from the Organisation of Veteran Thralls, or OVT for short, that claimed gross misconduct and mistreatment towards the CTJ against several members of their team 2 seasons ago.
Well, there's no need to get political about this, Keith. We'll just keep that out of this. We'll move on to the next team. I think there must be an error with the prompter here because it says that we have a Snotling team.
Nope, that is correct, Mick. It seems one of the coaches was actually able to convince the league organisers to allow this new team of Snotlings into the league. I can only assume this is some sort of experiment the coach is conducting, possibly to test exactly how many injuries a body can physically take before it is no longer classed as a player.
I'm just checking through my notes here, Keith, and it says that the Snotlings are sporting a pump wagon, trolls, fungus flingers, fun hoppers, and stilty runners, and several other things that could be described as a penis. Are we quite sure the authorities haven't just been aggressively blackmailed or bribed to allow this team?
Yeah, so 100 per game. Yeah, okay, awesome. Okay. Oh, yes, Mick. I can confirm that this is definitely within the rules of the sport. And on a personal note, Mick, I would like to express my personal fondness for the Snotling team, and I believe they will simply dominate this league.
60, 70, and... yeah, very good, Keith. And honestly, for the first time in my broadcasting career, I'm going to have to agree with you. Moving on to what has got to be the least anticipated team this league, the League of Extraordinary Annoying Individuals. Any news on what they might bring to the league?
Well, it seems the only thing the Demons of Khorne are concerned with is gaining enough renown and respect from the fans and the organisers to eventually reach a point where they can have a private discussion to complain to the manager of the league, Mick. Apparently this was due to an exchange that happened between the captain of the team and a McMurty's burger worker after the captain was given a Diet Croxerade rather than a regular and proceeded to create quite a scene. It was a bloodbath, Mick. I was there personally. Really put me off my food.
It's a sad day to see that they're allowing Karens into the sport. And finally, Keith, our last team on the roster, the Chaos Dwarves. What can we expect from them?
Well, Mick, this coach has been the 2-time holder of the coveted Wooden Spoon Award, and was going for a 3rd last season, but was sadly beaten out by the human team. Maybe this season will be his chance to get back on form, However, I doubt he will have an easy time of it, as the team that he's bringing with him is really packing quite the punch, having returned from the previous season. The coach will have his work cut out for him, as I can see this being quite difficult to lose with a team like that.
The coach is reportedly very handsome as well, wouldn't you say, Keith?
Wouldn't you say?
Yes, Mick, I do have several posters of this coach hung up in my room underneath my mother's living room in the basement.
Well, I can hardly blame you, you filthy slut. Well, that'll do it for the 2020 Blood Bowl League Roundup. Here's to looking forward to a fantastic season, and hopefully with many broken bones and maybe a few good old deaths, and hopefully Keith will be one of them. So for now, it's goodbye from me and the crew, and we'll see you in the next season.
Did you just say you want me dead?